Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. This evening, we are going to make this crystal clear to every Yoruba person on this planet. Remember what I'm saying now. Let me just reiterate this. Every Yoruba person on this planet, you need to understand that we are at war. I'm about to play you a video. And that video, I might stop it in between. I listened to all the video, and kudos to the Oba of Ogun State that spoke. You will hear him speak as well. I want you to listen to this video yourself, and then we can dissect it. But make no mistakes about this. We are at war. There is no other way to quantify this than to say that we are indeed at war. It is an undeclared war. The Fulanis do not care. They can make all the promises. They can smile at every, they're very good at that takia thing. I keep talking about it. I keep telling you all, takia is a deception. And that's what they're doing to us right now. Now, I'm not going to go on a live broadcast too much because I'm not feeling too well. But I wanted to come tonight and actually let you guys know I'm going to rest for a couple of days because I need to rest. I think I've pushed myself, which is fine. It does happen. But what I'm saying to you is that you guys we all need to be very aware of what's going on. And we have been silent for too long. Now, I'm going to play this video, and in certain sections, I will be putting in what you see above my head here. I'm going to read. I want you to remember this line. The section 33 of the Nigerian Constitution, the right to life. And I'll read that. And even though we know the Constitution is a fraud because it was a military edict, it wasn't. There was no referendum. That section we need to use not for the people in government, but among ourselves to know that we have the right to defend ourselves. That's the reason. That's the only reason why I'm talking about Section 33. It's for us to know that in our Constitution we have the right to defend ourselves, whether the government likes it or not. We, the people, under that same fraudulent Constitution, we have the right to life, and we will exercise. We are going to start. We must exercise that right. That is the only survivor we have left, because they are killing us in the fields, in the bushes. They are raping us. They are killing our women. Look. Just watch this. When you watch this, you will be incensed. And kudos to the Obai once again. Now, please roll the tape. Here goes. Sit down. Take a few minutes. And let's go on this journey. Look, we need to be. Every Yoruba person needs to know that we are at war, and we need to get our act together. Make sure we support our general, the people's general, Chief Sunday Igbo, and others who are stepping up. This video is harrowing in many respects, and it's a wake-up call. Listen to it. This was shared by Channels TV. Look at the child playing there. He doesn't know that the Fulani terrorists are in the area. Listen, let's watch this.
Okay. So we have been expressed many things from the herdsmen since. So each time when they came, so burn our village, destroying our farm crops, so even rape our wives. Then they do everything that we cannot endure. So those are the things that we determine that we cannot be living together. So that is why, and I think on December 19 last year, so they came with the herdsman and the soldier. They came here. So and they told us that they want the herdsman to carry their cattle come and be living together at Ibeku here. So we said that we cannot be living together with the herdsman, because each time when they came, they used to destroy our crops and do rapes our wives. So
I want to ask a question at this point. How many Yoruba people have gone to the north and said, oh, we want to go and live in the north, and carried anything with them? How many of us? Do we even dare do that? And with the support of the military, The military was supporting these guys. The military. Does that not tell us that we are under attack? What message do we, what more evidence do we need? The military under the government, like Governor Otom said, the Miyetti Allah, the government is supporting them. That is why they can do whatever, they can kill anybody and they won't get arrested. Let's listen on. They came and we don't want them. And they ignore on our land, they ignore what we want. But on their land, we must obey what they want. We are slaves. It's time to take away the shackles. We need to take our freedom. We're going for the Dual Nation.
That is the only thing that we just said for that day. So, one of Fulani, his name is Ali. So, if he reports us, we are about 4 of us, that the soldiers should catch up and beat us. So, they beat us mercilessly.
Can you hear?
So, I think about 2000.
Can you hear? The police, the army, Ali, a Fulani man, told the army to get to apprehend Ogun State Yoruba people and beat them mercilessly. And you tell us it is our problem is Fulani herdsmen. It isn't. This is terrorism sponsored, state-sponsored terrorism. This is state-sponsored terrorism. And they want to come for our land. And it is time we woke up. Calling all Yoruba people, wake up.
18, when they came, they killed many people. They killed many people. They killed three children at Asa. So they do everything that's, destroy everything at our farm. So we cannot endure this. That is why we say that we cannot be living together with herdsmen.
No, impossible. They are all cash crops. They are living their there. So those Fulanis, they gave us a lot of problems. We are tired of them. This area, we are farmers. We're supposed to be in our parents' farm now. We are unable to go there. Because if you go there, they will just come and meet you. Starting cutting you, starting getting you down. So
look at what they've done to this man in his farm. Look at the mark. That's machete on his stomach. A Yoruba man in Yoruba land, attacked by a Fulani man, supported by the military. Supported by the military. We are at war. Yoruba people, understand this. We are at war. It is time for us as Yoruba people and Igbos to gather our forces together, work together, push the Fulani off our land. The Fulani terrorists. They are Fulani terrorists. Look at, there's more injuries to this man. Listen, this is harrowing and it should be compensated. I say state categorically, the governor of Ogun State, Dapo Abiodun, should be compensating this man with the injury they've done to him and the fact that he cannot go to his farm. Let's listen on.
So we are tired of the problem. Now, in fact, today we don't know, we can't say what can happen to us. We are living in fear.
Olabisi Simeon.
So we are living in fear. We are to sleep.
Did you hear? This great gentleman here, this gallant gentleman here, this Yoruba man, that's a farmer, proud farmer. He said they are living in fear in their own land. And the military support. You see, when the military go into a place and tell them that they want you to accept the Fulanis in there, that is a message from the government. It's not the Fulani terrorists themselves. The government are funding this. That's the evidence. Let's listen on.
Arrest is a problem to us.
They went to my band where I store my corn and destroy my property there. Getting to the place, I see the cow eating in my person. I called the Malam, said, Malam, come. Hey, sorry, sir. Said, Malam, come. Instead of the Malam to come, you only run to me and machete me. If not because of...
Did you hear? He ran to him and he macheted him. He macheted. The Fulani terrorist macheted the man. And that is under the specific orders of the government. Remember, when they came to that area, the military came in and said, you have to let the Fulani stay with you. And the people said, we don't want them. We don't want them. In the north, can we dare go to the north and say we want to go and live there? This is a land grab. Calling all Yoruba people all over the world. Alert, alert, alert. No more talk. We need to defend our land with everything we got. at home and abroad, calling all Yoruba people. Allah, this is war. This is war. Listen on.
This hand that I used to defend, this my head, wanted to break it. See the sign.
You see? He's got cut on his head.
You see?
You see, they've cut his hand.
How do you want me to make use of this hand again? Hardly. It is, in fact, very hard for me to eat. It is my wife that is destroying me.
You see?
And I get wife, I get children. Eh?
In our land, in Yoruba land, a Yoruba man is attacked by a Fulani terrorist. Fulani terrorist, supported by the military army. That is what is happening. My people, Yoruba people, wake up. We need to wake up. This is the time to defend our land, our farmers, our property, our women. They're being raped. You will hear about rape in a minute. Carry on. This man has been maimed. And again, he must be compensated by Governor Dakwa Abiodun. No ifs, no buts. I'm going to put a sign up. Should Dakwa Abiodun compensate the farmers for the harm done by the Fulani terrorists? Yes or no? Please answer that question when you see it on the broadcast. Should Dakwa Abiodun? No, not should. Dakwa Abiodun must. Do you support that Dakwa Abiodun must provide compensation, hefty compensation to every farmer that's been injured, killed, or crops destroyed by the Fulani herdsmen / terrorists? Yes or no? Please answer that question when you see it coming up. Share. Here we go.
Go.
See?
The hand.
Look at the hand. They cut him so bad. They cut him so bad. See, look at the hand. Let me play back. I don't want to talk about him. Because now, listen. So now, watch him now. He's going to show you his hand. And I will be quiet so you can hear it.
Go. See the hand. See the hand. See the hand.
You can clearly see the sign where they've macheted his hand. And it is of no use. He needs proper surgery. And again, we are asking, the governor should provide funds to get proper surgery to repair the hand, to tie all the tendons, everything has been damaged. And that Fulani man is walking free in Yoruba land. We are at war. It is time we realize that now. Let's listen on. Honestly, I'm so enraged by what I'm seeing.
What can I use this hand for? I said hardly for me to eat with this hand. And it's my wife that's sponsoring me.
Now here's the king.
Years ago. Very ugly incident. You see, that is why I said the governor of Ogun State should take it as a responsibility to set up an inquiry so that people can calm themselves, narrate all the ugly thing they have gone through as an Ogun State indigene to the government. And the government should know what to do as a matter of urgency. Because this is Ogun State. And this is Ogun State that past years ago we had a president from this state who governed Nigeria for 8 years and never heard of it, of any Ogun State indigene going to the north to be creating nuisance. Can I go to Ogun State now? Can I go to north now as a traditional ruler to be drinking beer in public and Oguguru? Tell me what will happen. Everybody keeps talking as if we don't like Fulanis. No! They are also Nigerians. But their fundamental right does not imply them coming to be killing people in their land. We are becoming a slave in our land. And this is right time we need to let the government know that if the government refuses to do what is right, then people should be able, don't blame anybody to take weapons and defend himself.
Now, at that point, I'm going to read something to you all. You know, I said to you, remind me about the right to life. Now, let's go into it. Now, above my screen, above my head, you can see on the screen, there is a section. Now, I am not interested in the Nigerian constitution. I couldn't give a toss about that constitution. It's a fraud. But for the purposes of what we must do as Yoruba people, every town, every village, they must know that they have the right to life, and no one shall be intentionally deprived of his life. That is what it says in the Constitution. We know the Constitution is a fraud. There is no point talking to the government about it. We just need our people to know that they have the right to defend themselves in their own land. That is it. We don't care what the government says now. The government are the ones who are using the military to enforce the Fulani on us. And the Fulani herdsmen, the Fulani terrorists can tell the army to go and pick us, Yoruba people in our land, and beat us mercilessly. And you tell us we are one. One Nigeria people, come and listen to this message. Please come and tell us what this is, how this makes us one Nigeria. Those of you espousing one Nigeria, come and explain it. The military are supporting the Fulani to come and oppress us, beat us, take our land, rape us, kill our farmers, destroy our crops in our land. And you tell us that we're one Nigeria. How? How? Are you not enraged? Are you not enraged seeing this? I'm asking you. So, every town, every village, this message must go out to every town, every village, every city in Yoruba land. You have the right to defend your life. Don't wait for the military to tell you. Don't wait. We are telling you now, spread this message. You have the right to life. Every person has the right to life, and no one shall be deprived intentionally of his life. And that is the point you need to focus on. That is it. That is the line I want you to, section 33. That is the line we must focus on. Every person has a right to life, and no one shall be deprived intentionally of his life. That means that you, as a Yoruba man right now, in that contraption called Nigeria, you have the right to defend your life with everything you have. Enough of this nonsense. They are using the military to kill us. And they're using the Fulani, and the Fulani man, they're supporting the Fulani man every step of the way. We are subsidizing the Fulani. Let me tell you now, in every way, shape, or form, the North, the Yoruba people, the Igbo people, we are the ones who are subsidizing. You heard me? Everything they do, they take our wealth, they take our land, they take everything, and they oppress us. We are slaves in our own land right now. Listen on to what the king said. I'm just putting that there. Every person has the right to life, and no one shall be intentionally deprived of his life. In fact, I'm going to do something right now. And I want that scrolling across the screen. Copy. And I want you to have this message. It's very important. Now, let me get it out. 1 second, please. I'm going to get it out. 1 minute, please. I'll bring the king back. I just want to just do something here, because it's of extreme importance. Now we said this. I'm going to quickly do something. 1 minute, please. No, and then mute that back. No, not that one. Sorry. Here. Okay. No, is that it? Sorry. Right. Okay. Good. Now we're good to go, I think. Now let me. Oh, sorry. One more thing, of course. Sorry, did I put it there? No, I didn't. Okay. One more thing, quickly. I'm just going to do this. Just bear with me. And I want everybody to have this on the screen. I don't want you to wait. This is not something we can wait on any longer. No way. No. Absolutely not. We are not. We're going to put on the back of the screen there. I'm putting that up straight away as well, so that you know. We say no to Fulani terrorists in Yoruba land. We say no to it. You know, we say it categorically. Let me just bring that down so you can see it. And then I'll put it at the top. So we're saying no. And that's scrolling. Now I'm going to put this somewhere. Give me a minute, please. I'm just going to try and get this information here so you can have it. Is that it? Oh. Sorry. Begging your pardon. What is in here? Okay, now you see, I am scrolling on the screen. Everyone has the right to life. You will see it above my head. I'm going to make it bigger. I want to make it bigger so you can see it. I am so incensed about this. I do not want to leave this anymore. We are not prepared to leave this anymore. Let everybody see this. Section 33, 1. It is on the screen in front of you. Make sure that this message reaches everybody. You have the right to life, And that means you can defend your life. That is what we have on the screen right there. And on the at the bottom here, it says, say no to Fulani terrorism in Yoruba land. So that's what it says at the bottom of that screen. And also, I have pinned up, you can see it on there. It says section 33. Every citizen has a right, every person has a right to life, and no one shall be deprived intentionally of his life. It says so on that screen. You can see that. Share this broadcast. Make it go viral. And every Yoruba man, every Igbo man, you need to know this information. This information can save lives. Right now, every town, every village, your first job, get yourselves together. Kick out the Fulani terrorists among you. You don't want any Fulani around because they can, look, watch out for your Megad. If you have Megad in your town, in your house, that is the danger. If you have anybody who is a Fulani man working for you, it is time for you to make sure you let them go. Look at this video and tell me you're not outraged. If you have a Fulani man as a Megad, watch out. You are putting yourself in harm's way. If you have your Fulani man working for you or doing something for you in and around your house, they know your moves. They know everything you're doing. And they are watching you. We need them off our land. They're killing us. They're killing us. They're raping us. Listen on to this. So I'm putting that there. And you can share this. And you need that message is important. And please share it. Every person has a right to life, and no one shall be deprived intentionally of his life. That is what it says on the Nigerian Constitution, on that 49th Constitution. And because the government has blatantly ignored it, we are going for Oduduwa Nation and Biafra. And I urge everybody watching this broadcast, share it. Share it. Save a life. Sharing this, it's on the screen. It's large enough, people can read it. You can read what it says. Every person has a right to life, and no one shall be intentionally deprived of his life. What is happening is that we Yorubas and Igbos, we are being intentionally deprived of our life by the Fulani government, who are imposing Fulanis on us. They already told the Fulanis all over Africa to come into our land. And it's time for us to stand up and fight for our land, our family, our farms, our crops, our women. Enough is enough. We're not taking it anymore. So I urge you all, this is a call, a clarion call to every Yoruba man, Yoruba woman. Please donate to Yoruba Rescue Fund. Donate to Chief Sunday Igboho vehicles organized by Maureen Badejo. Thank you so much for the donations. We need donations. Urgent, urgent, urgent. This is an urgent clarion call message. Do not ignore this message. You can do something from wherever you are. I am doing my bit. Ask yourself this question. What are you doing? I'm not trying to be rude, but what we are faced with, if we do not get our acts together, we will be moved from our land and will be slaves forever. And that we cannot, we're not leaving that for our coming generations. No. It's time for us to stand together as Yoruba people and Igbo. We need to work together in the south and kick out the Fulani, flush them out of our land. They're killing us, they're raping us, they're maiming us. And Governor Dapo Abiodun should pay compensation to every farmer whose crop was destroyed. Pay compensation to every farmer also. 2 sets of compensation. 1, for physical bodily harm. Secondly, crop damage. Those are the 2 things that Governor Dapo Abiodun must pay, and every other governor in Yoruba land and Igbo land. Enough of this nonsense. Now let's listen on.
Because in our constitution, there's self-defense.
The commander has put in place a very serious security arrangement on ground there. The Commissioner of Police, CP Edward Awolowo Ajogun, was there personally today, together with the Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of operation and the squadron commander. They are there.
I am sorry. Please do not take any notice. I am sorry to say this. Do not take any notice of what this policeman is saying. Do not. Because the same policemen, they always come after they've killed Yoruba people, and they will take the body away. And even when you arrest a Fulani man, the same police, they are ordered by the federal government of Nigeria to release every Fulani man. The case never goes anywhere. So what this man is saying, we don't want to listen to. We're not interested. What we need to do Section 33. Every person has a right to life, and no one shall be intentionally deprived of his life. And that means that you have the right in your community right now to defend yourself. Don't wait for any governor to tell you. You start doing it. You start doing it. Take action now. Don't wait till tomorrow. Take action now. Let's listen on. I don't want to listen to this guy more because he's talking. We cannot trust the police. The police are in the pocket of the federal government. Notice what they do. The police tell the army. The government tells the army to forcibly get the people of Yoruba land and Igbo land to accept Fulani terrorists in our midst. They force them. And then they tell the police, okay, just tell them, reassure them. The police are there. Look, they're playing Takia. Don't trust the police. The police are in the pocket of the federal government. And it is time for us to defend ourselves. We don't want Fulani in our land. They're terrorists. Fulani terrorists, they're killing us. Look at the pictures. I mean, let me go back. Look at this. Look at that. That's the job. That's what the terrorists have done. Oh. In fact, I'm going to find you one more. Sorry. Before we get there. Oh, so one second. I'm going to find it. I'm a little bit right there. You see? That's what Fulani terrorists have done to him. And then there are other pictures that you saw earlier on. Let me see if I can find those ones as the king was talking. We cannot accept this anymore. I don't want to listen to that police officer. I don't want to give him a chance to even talk to us. I'm not interested. Now let's listen to this guy. Now let's listen to the other ones. I don't trust the police. And you should not put your trust in the Nigerian police because they're in the pocket of the federal government. They're doing two things. On one hand, they're telling the army to take the Fulani terrorists and force them to be in our midst so they can kill us. And then they tell the Fulani terrorists, if you want anything done, tell the army. They will do it for you. The people will fear you. They are creating fear in our land. You heard the man say we live in fear daily. Secondly, the police. Oh, don't worry. We are watching. No, the police have no power to stop the Fulani headsman because the government have given them the okay to kill Yorubas and Igbos. That's what's happening. Wake up.
The farmers, the natives there, and the herders, and everybody has agreed.
No, they have not agreed. They have not agreed. Because this was an imposition. The Fulanis that were brought in our midst. No military. The fact that the military were used to bring in the Fulani headsmen, the Fulani terrorists, is evidence that this was an enforced Fulani encampment in our land to take space, to grab the land. No, don't accept it. Section 33, please. We don't trust the Nigerian constitution, but for us as the people, to get the people to know they can defend themselves, get this message out. Section 33, every person has a right to life. And I will do a program about this in Yoruba, and I'll be speaking about this in a great detail. This is totally unacceptable. And don't trust the police. I'm sorry to say it. In Nigeria, the police are in the pocket of the federal government of Nigeria. And they're working, they've got they're playing a game. The army are the enforcers. The police are the ones who, oh, don't worry. And as the police are making us lower our guards, whilst the army are making us force us to comply with whatever they tell us. They are working together. Don't trust the police on this. I'm sorry to say that we need to do that. You have a right to life, and no one should intentionally deprive you of your life. If they try to do that, you have the right to defend yourself. It's in our constitution. Now let's listen on. I don't trust that man. I don't want to listen to the police officer anymore. Let me see what he's saying here.
With what is on?
No, I don't trust. No, I don't want to hear the police officer. I'm not even going to play it. I'm going to stop that. I'm going to stop that right there. What I want us all to do now, make this message go viral. You have it on the screen in front of you there. Section 33. Every person has the right to life, and no one shall be intentionally deprived of his life. That means that in every town, village, community, city, you have the right to defend yourself. No Fulani man has the right to come into your farm and destroy it. And we are calling on Governor Dakwa Abiodun to pay, and all the other governors in the south, to start paying compensation to all farmers whose crops have been destroyed, who have been killed, the families of those who have been killed, and those who have been injured. They need to pay, they need to organize an immediate compensation package. If the federal government can provide money for all the cattle herders and all of those people who are coming in and ferrying them in by truckload into our land, then we, the governors, it's time for us to protect our people because we are under attack. So I will put a survey up, and it will simply yes or no. We should Dapo Abiodun pay compensation to our farmers for injury to self, death, and destruction of crops? Yes or no? You'll see that coming up in a minute. I'm really sorry if I'm very steamed up. I'm really tired. I shouldn't be doing this because I'm not well. But I am so enraged by what I'm seeing. We are going for Oduduwa Nation. Let us be very, very clear. We cannot be. If we remain in that place any longer, if we do not leave this contraption as soon as possible this year or at the earliest opportunity and make people aware that we are under attack, we are going to be slaves forever in our own land. And we mustn't allow that. And I will come back and do a program about this. Please, all of those Yorubas who are in the north, please get yourselves ready. Those Yorubas who are in the north, you've seen what they are doing to us in our own land. You've seen what they are doing to us in our own land, in Ogun State, in Oyo State, in Eko, in Oshun, in Ekiti, in Ondo, in Kwara, in Kog. You see what they're doing. They're killing us. Those of you, I urge every Yoruba person in the north, please get yourself ready. Get yourself ready to make your way back home as soon as possible. Because what they're trying to do is to grab our land. And also they've said, they've got this thing they're trying to do, this Fulani declaration, 1989 declaration, whereby the whole country will become Fulani. And that means that you either become a Muslim or you leave the country. And there's majority Christianity. There's a lot of us who are Christians in the south. That means they want to force us out or convert us to Islam. What is Islam got to do with the nation? This is what we are saying. Nigeria is a fraud. It's a fraud. Wake up. Wake up, my people. Section 33, even though the constitution is fraud, don't bother talking to the government. Our people need to know that so that they can defend themselves first and foremost. Our job right now is to defend ourselves, support our general, People's General, Chief Sunday Igboho, and others. And let's begin to arm ourselves and protect ourselves in our land. Because the government is systematically oppressing us, suppressing us, land grabbing from us, killing us. You've seen the video. You should be outraged. Those who are talking to us about, oh, let's talk, this and that, anybody coming to you, they are part of the problem. They should be viewed as traitors. They should be viewed as traitors because they're the ones who are allowing the Fulanis to come and take our land and take everything we have from us. And we say no more. No more. I thank you all for watching this broadcast. When you see it, share it, please. And I will highlight it. Make this go viral. This has to go viral because we are in serious trouble. I might come back and do a live at some point, but I don't know if I've got the strength at this point in time. But I'm trying to make sure that we wake up as many people as possible. It's going up. You've got the section 33 going up, on the screen. I've put it up there. That alone, if we put that section out for people, then they can watch it. Every person has a right to life. And no one, and let me just read that to you. Every person has a right to life, and no one shall be deprived intentionally of his life. No one. And that means you, as a Yoruba man and an Igbo man, you have the right to defend yourself. Enough of this nonsense. They are making us slaves in our own land. Enough is enough. Listen, I thank you all for watching. Please, one more thing. Oh, sorry about this. 1 second. I need to just do something quickly here. I just realized that as I'm talking to you, 1 second, please. I need to get something done. Do bear with me. I'll get it done here. 1 second, please. I'm just going to get that done. I know what's happened, and I will fix it in 2 clicks. Sorry about that. Okay. Because it's an important message that I want you to do. Please go right ahead and subscribe to us on YouTube. It's very important. We would like you to subscribe to us on YouTube right now. Let's have a look in there. 1 second, please. Right. Okay. So go right ahead right now click on that red button, go to YouTube, Citizen AY on YouTube. Go right ahead right now and click subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. Do so now. Don't leave it till tomorrow. Do it now. We need your support. We need more numbers on Oduduwa TV Radio and also, of course, on Citizen AY on YouTube. Both channels. We need it because on the Yoruba and the Oduduwa TV Radio we speak Yoruba. On Citizen AY we speak English. But that's why we're sharing this broadcast and we're making sure we want to reach as many people as possible. Please make sure you click that button there. Subscribe to us. And also, donations, we urge you to donate to Yoruba Rescue Fund and of course the Chief Sunday Igbo Vehicles Fund so that we can raise as much vehicles to start getting our people around to protect ourselves. Enough of this talk. The army is being used to support the Fulani terrorists to come into forcibly. This is against international law. This is actually a crime against humanity. What the government is doing. They are using the army to oppress Yoruba people in their land. This is a crime against humanity. This is a crime against humanity. Hear my words. Systematically using the army to oppress Southerners in their own land is a crime against humanity. And we need to expose this for the whole world to see. And we must defend ourselves. Don't wait for the world to come for us, to come and help us. We must defend ourselves in our own land. Yorubas and Igbos, it's time to work together. Listen, I thank you all. Please, you've been watching Citizen AY on YouTube, Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Please, make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, Citizen AY. Just find the red button, click on it, subscribe. Very, very important. I urge you all to please support us. One more thing. I want you all to, like I said, join us on do what you can to give us donations on the Do What TV Radio and on Yoruba Rescue Fund and the fund for the donation to vehicles for Chief Sunday Igbo so that we to help protect our land. We need to. Now I'm going to change pace slightly, and I want you all to watch this broadcast with me if you can. Spare a few minutes. I'm doing something here, and this is just to help. I have this product that I'm using, AG Sarah, and that product. It's a plant-based product, and what I've started using it myself. I've been using it since around about December time. I started using it, and I've been keeping notes. Now it's 1 sachet a day. You take a sachet a day, yeah. So I take a sachet a day, and 1 in the morning I do, and that's what it is. And you just open it and pour it under your tongue, and in the morning before anything else, and then you drink warm water with it. Now, what I've done, as you all know, I've got chronic pain. So with the chronic pain, it made things really bad. And a friend of mine who also had issues, she said, oh, why don't you try this? This is what I use. I try and it helps me. And I thought, I tried everything else, CBD oil, everything else. It wasn't really, after a while, it wasn't really helping. So I used it. I started using this for about 2 months now. And I can see that it is helping. I'm not saying it stopped the pain totally, but it's made it manageable for me. It's more manageable. I'm still in chronic pain. I still can't walk far because of my chronic back pain. I've got metal plates in my back. So that is an issue. So I use a mobility scooter to get around if I have to walk far, But all that, I'm still doing this because I passionately believe in our nation. But this is something that it might be beneficial to people. And they sell this product all over the world. So if you're interested, do get in touch with Citizen AY. Leave a message in the comment box or inbox me on the number that you see there. WhatsApp me and talk to me about AG Sarah. And I can tell you how we can go about doing that. And that can be helpful. This is all to help. What I would actually like to say is that I recognize that we have our own products back home. What we need to do to be able to have safety and security to allow those things to flourish. And then we can promote it just like we're promoting this. Because they can only promote things like this from Malaysia and other countries because their country is very safe and secure. We don't have that in Nigeria, in that contraption called Nigeria, or in Yoruba land. And this time, when we get Yoruba land, we are going to provide conditions in which our local medicines will be sold around the world and promoted just like we're promoting this one. So, but in the meantime, please, if you're interested in this, if it can help you, it's meant to help with in terms of diabetes and other things as well. It's meant to help. I don't know, but I can only vouch for what I've done so far. If it resonates with you, please do share it. It's called AG Sarah. Get in touch. The number is on the screen. So there we have that done. What I want to say at this point is please subscribe to us click on the button that you see on the screen, the red button on Citizen AY on YouTube. Go and do so now.